everyone. Welcome to one of my videos. If you're new here, thank you for tuning in for the first time. Welcome, welcome. And if you are not new, thank you for coming back. It means a lot. Please subscribe below. That would mean a lot to me. Thank you. Um, this week I decided to do something that I thought was I feel like came up with just this past week, and that is restaurants. Something that came up with my dietitian appointment, and I thought it would be a good idea to kind of explain what it's like, at least for me with an eating disorder. Obviously, people with eating disorders, we're all different. So, some people may have different takes on what it's like with their eating disorder to go out to eat, but this is just my experience. With going out to eat as having an eating disorder, featuring my doggy in the background, being all cute like. So let's get started. Okay, so first and foremost, let's start with just the initial feelings of going out to eat, whether that's my fiance wanting to go on a date night, typical thing, and or your friend or sibling texting you saying, "Hey, let's go out to eat this week. I miss you, boo boo." The anxiety that you're feeling all of a sudden goes from here to here, and your mind starts going a million miles an hour. I kid you not. It goes from maybe just sitting on the couch enjoying a funny show to all of a sudden, like, you start palpitating, start sweating. At least for me, like, I will start sweating and my mind will start racing. And I'll be like, oh my gosh, now I have to plan that day. Okay, what am I going to eat? This. And then I pull out my phone and I automatically start looking up the menu and my eating disorder is taking drive and start saying, okay, what can we order? And automatically, when you look at the menu, there's things that just pop out to you that look good. I mean, I'm human, even with an eating disorder. When I look at a menu, obviously there's things that pop out that look good to me, Libby, and not my eating disorder. But then my eating disorder just smashes it like a bug. And it is. Nah, girl, you funny. And it's like, okay, well, let's look at the healthy heart choices. That's a low carb choice. Oh, girl, get in on the action. Or, oh, that only has that many calories. Oh, girl, that's the option. And then it totally ignores what you want and makes you even feel belittled for wanting those things. Because it's like, it tells you, oh, that's too many calories. Oh, that's too many carbs. That's too many fats. Girl, that's going to be way too big of a helping. Oh, girl, think of how big your stomach's going to get. And your mind is just racing. And this is even before, this is like 10 seconds after you find out you're going out to a restaurant. You're looking, at least I'm looking up the menu, planning out my day. Okay, well, what can I have before? What can I have after? What can I have at the restaurant? All these things. How much do I have to exercise that day? Like, what my exercise routine? It's, mm, it's hard. It really is hard because you're just like, it's overwhelming because your brain is just so stressed. And so you're sitting there like, oh. And so then you finally work out this ingenious plan according to your eating disorder. And you go through the day to get to when you go out to eat. You get to the restaurant. You're hangry AF. You're literally starving. Your stomach is growling louder than a rock concert. Your mind is fuzzy because you have no nutrition. Your body is weak because of all the exercising. It's just like insane. And then it's just, it's insane. And then you get there and you're sitting all pretty like with your friends or your family, and they're making this lovely conversation about life, and you can't focus. You literally can't focus on anything but food because you're so hungry. Uh-huh. And then you finally order the food. The whole time cussing all the workers at the restaurant because you're so hungry and they're not bringing your food fast enough. And then finally get your food. Finally eat what you're allowed to. Still hungry. Not you have gone through this whole meal, not paying a single lick of real attention to the conversation because you're so interested in the food and so focused on the food. And then you get out of the restaurant and then you start hating yourself because then you feel the guilt starts coming in for eating at a restaurant. And then you have to find out ways to compensate it, whether that's behaviors, such as getting rid of it, over exercising, not eating as many calories later, things like that. And then you sit there focusing on what you ate and feeling just utterly disgusted with yourself and wanting to cry. And sometimes legitly actually falling on the bathroom floor, which has happened multiple times. And that is the lovely reality of going out to eat with an eating disorder. Picture perfect, right? No. But that is the reality. And I wanted to shed some light on that. So, thank you for watching. Remember, if you're going out to eat with someone with an eating disorder, be patient, be kind. And I love you all. Please subscribe. Thank you. See you next week.